Welcome to the Coin Spot, your ultimate destination for discovering the hidden value in U.S. coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Lincoln pennies, specifically 6 of the most valuable and collectible Lincoln coins that every collector dreams of owning. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned numismatist, you'll want to see these rare finds. From the classic 1909 VDB penny, the very first Lincoln cent, to modern varieties that hold surprising market value, each of these 6 coins tells a story of American history, artistry, and minting craftsmanship. We'll explore the history behind each coin, mint marks and special editions, rare errors that can make a penny worth hundreds of dollars today, and, most importantly, what collectors are paying for them in the current market. Whether it's a dusty circulated penny hiding a mint error, a shiny uncirculated gem, or a coin that's over a century old, each of these Lincoln pennies has something unique that makes it collectible and valuable. So if you've ever wondered which Lincoln pennies are truly worth keeping, or how to spot rare varieties and errors before everyone else, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join us as we explore the 6 most valuable Lincoln coins and uncover their secrets, histories, and real market values in today's collector world. Top 1. The 2014 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. You might think pennies are common, but stick around, this dusty little cent has a story and a surprising value in today's market. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American coinage for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. While most pennies in circulation today come from the Philadelphia Mint or Denver Mint, the 2014 penny without a mint mark is an anomaly worth examining. Typically, coins from Philadelphia in 2014 were not marked with a P, which makes this coin easily identifiable but still collectible. Even in a dusty condition, it carries historical and collector interest. Let's take a quick look at the history. The Lincoln cent was first designed by Victor David Brenner and featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse. Over the years, design changes and minting variations have made certain pennies highly collectible. The 2014 penny is part of the Lincoln Bicentennial series that continued the legacy of Lincoln's image, but with minor modern updates. While it's a modern coin, collectors pay attention to minting anomalies, low mintage issues, and condition, which brings us to the dusty coin in front of us today. So, why is this 2014 penny with no mint mark interesting? First, it's the Philadelphia Mint origin, which in this year produced coins in massive quantities, over 7 billion pennies. While this means most are common, collectors sometimes look for minting errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. Condition anomalies, like being uncirculated or in extra fine condition. Unique variations, like no mint mark variations in certain batches. Even in a dusty, circulated state, this coin has value for collectors who focus on modern Lincoln pennies and want to fill gaps in their sets. Now, let's talk market value. A 2014 Lincoln penny without a mint mark in dusty or circulated condition typically sells for face value, meaning just 1 cent. However, if you have a coin in extra fine or uncirculated condition, prices can increase significantly, sometimes ranging from 50 cents to $5. Rare minting errors or unique misprints can fetch $10 to $50 or more depending on the severity and collector interest. For example, a 2014 penny with a noticeable off-center strike or double die obverse can be extremely valuable, even though it looks similar to regular pennies at first glance. That's why careful inspection is key. If you're hunting for coins like this, here's how to identify and protect them. Look for the mint mark. 2014 pennies from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while Denver ones carry a D. Check the coin surface. Dusty coins are fine for casual collecting, but clean carefully using safe methods. Never scrub with harsh chemicals. Store properly. Use coin flips, holders, or capsules to prevent further wear. Proper storage can even increase your coin's value over time. Collectors also recommend checking for errors, like double dies or misalignments, which can make a modern penny surprisingly valuable. So, while your 2014 Lincoln penny with no mint mark might seem like an everyday coin, it's part of a long-standing American legacy. Even dusty coins have stories and potential value for the right collector. Keep an eye out, and you never know, you might have a hidden gem in your pocket change. Top 2. The 2013 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Don't be fooled by its dusty appearance. This small coin has a story and, in certain cases, a surprisingly big value. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American coinage since 1909, introduced to honor President Abraham Lincoln. While most pennies in circulation seem ordinary, the 2013 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is a modern coin that can attract collector interest. This coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not place a P mint mark on its pennies. While the coin is dusty and circulated, it can still be part of a complete Lincoln cent collection or sought after by collectors who focus on modern variations and potential mint errors. Let's take a closer look at the history. The Lincoln cent was first designed by Victor David Brenner and featured Lincoln's portrait, making it the first U.S. coin to depict an actual historical figure. By 2013, the Lincoln penny had been in continuous circulation for over 100 years, and the design had seen several updates, particularly on the reverse. The 2013 penny continues to feature the iconic Union Shield reverse, representing national unity. While the 2013 penny was mass-produced, over 7 billion coins, collectors still seek certain types for their collections, including coins with unique minting errors, misprints, or simply well-preserved specimens. So, what makes the 2013 Lincoln penny with no mint mark interesting? First, it's a Philadelphia Mint coin, easily identifiable by the absence of a mint mark. Second, some coins may have minting anomalies like die cracks, off-center strikes, or doubling. These can significantly increase value. Third, even in dusty condition, it represents a modern piece of numismatic history, bridging over a century of Lincoln cent designs. Collectors often aim to complete their sets with these modern pennies, and finding one in collectible condition, even dusty, is always exciting. Now, let's talk numbers. A 2013 Lincoln penny with no mint mark in dusty or circulated condition usually holds face value just 1 cent. However, coins in extra fine or uncirculated (MS) condition can sell for 50 cents to $5, depending on the collector's interest. Rare minting errors can push that value even higher. Double die obverse, $10 to $50. Off-center strikes or die cracks, $5 to $30. So even though this penny is modern and common, it can become a collectible gem if you discover a unique feature. Here's how to make the most of your 2013 penny. Check the mint mark. Philadelphia coins have no mark, Denver coins have a D. Inspect for errors. Look for double dies, misaligned strikes, or unusual textures. Clean carefully. Avoid harsh chemicals. Dust can be gently removed with a soft cloth. Store properly. Coin flips, capsules, or holders protect against further wear. Even dusty pennies can increase in value if preserved correctly or if a rare error is found. A few fun facts about the Lincoln penny. Lincoln was the first U.S. president featured on a circulating coin. The Union Shield reverse debuted in 2010 and symbolizes unity. Modern collectors often seek pennies from each year to complete sets, making even modern coins like the 2013 penny important for collectors. Tip: keep an eye out for 2013 pennies with unusual toning or color variations. Sometimes these fetch a premium. So there you have it. The 2013 Lincoln penny with no mint mark may seem ordinary at first glance, but every coin tells a story. Even dusty, circulated coins hold historical significance and collectible potential. Top 3. The 1975 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark. Even in dusty condition, this coin carries history and collector value that might surprise you. The Lincoln cent has been a cornerstone of American coinage since 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln. The 1975 penny with a D mint mark comes from the Denver Mint, and while it might appear ordinary at first glance, coins from this era can be collectible for several reasons. In dusty or circulated condition, this penny tells a story of everyday American life, from wallets to cash registers, while still holding numismatic interest for collectors. Let's dive into the history. The Lincoln cent was designed by Victor David Brenner and introduced in 1909. By 1975, the design was well established. Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, and the reverse featuring the Lincoln Memorial, which had been introduced in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. The 1970s were a significant period for pennies. Due to rising copper prices, some pennies were produced with slight changes in composition, and millions were minted each year. In 1975, the Denver Mint produced approximately 3.2 billion pennies, making it a common date, but errors or special conditions can increase value for collectors. So why is the 1975 D penny interesting? First, it's from the Denver Mint, marked with a small D below Lincoln's bust. Second, some coins from 1975 have minor minting anomalies like double dies, die cracks, or off-center strikes. These can make a coin much more valuable. Third, even dusty coins are collectible, especially if you are completing a Lincoln Memorial cent collection. Collectors often value these coins not just for rarity, but for historical significance and condition. Now let's talk market value. A 1975 Lincoln penny in dusty or circulated condition typically holds face value, meaning just 1 cent. But coins in extra fine or uncirculated condition can sell for 50 cents to $10. Certain rare errors or variations from this year, like double die obverse, $20 to $100 plus. Off-center strikes, $5 to $50. Die cracks or unique toning, varies depending on collector interest. So even though this penny was minted in the billions, errors and excellent preservation make some coins highly sought after. Here's how to identify and protect a 1975 penny. Look for the mint mark. The small d is just below Lincoln's bust on the obverse. Check for errors. Double dies, misaligned strikes, or die cracks are worth inspecting carefully. Handle carefully. Dusty pennies should be gently cleaned with a soft cloth. Never use harsh chemicals. Store properly. Coin flips, holders, or capsules prevent further wear and can even help preserve value over time. Even dusty pennies have potential if errors or variations are found. A few fun facts about the Lincoln penny. Lincoln was the first U.S. president featured on a circulating coin. The Lincoln Memorial reverse remained on pennies from 1959 to 2008. Coins from the 1970s are popular for completing collections due to high mintages and occasional minting anomalies. Tip for collectors: keep an eye out for pennies with unusual toning, color variations, or minting defects, which can fetch a premium even if the coin is dusty. So there you have it. The 1975 Lincoln penny may seem ordinary, but it's a fascinating part of American coinage history. Even in dusty condition, it has collector value and can become a hidden gem if it has a rare error. Top 4. The 1973 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark. Even in dusty condition, this penny has history, collector interest, and potential market value that might surprise you. The Lincoln cent has been a cornerstone of American coinage since 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln. The 1973 penny was minted at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small d below Lincoln's bust on the obverse. While many of these pennies circulated for decades, even dusty coins hold collector interest. Some collectors focus on mint errors, historical significance, or completing a Denver Mint set, making the 1973 penny more than just loose change. Let's take a closer look at the history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, designed by Victor David Brenner, and it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. By 1973, the Lincoln penny had already established its iconic design, Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which had been introduced in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. The 1970s were an interesting era for pennies. Millions were minted each year, but certain years, mint marks, or errors made coins collectible. The 1973 penny had a Denver Mint production of over 1.5 billion coins, making it common, but its condition and any mint anomalies could make it valuable to collectors. So why might a 1973 penny be special? It's a Denver Mint coin, with a D mint mark just below Lincoln's bust. Collectors often look for minting anomalies like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. Even dusty pennies are collectible for those building a complete Lincoln Memorial cent set. Despite being a modern coin relative to older historical pieces, it's part of a long-standing American tradition and can carry numismatic value depending on condition and rarity. Let's talk market value. A 1973 Lincoln penny in dusty or circulated condition typically holds face value, 1 cent. However, coins in extra fine or uncirculated condition can sell for 50 cents to $10, depending on collector demand. Rare errors from 1973 can command even higher prices. Double die obverse, $20 to $100 plus. Off-center strikes, $5 to $50. Die cracks or unusual toning, value varies, sometimes reaching over $50. So even a dusty penny can become a collectible gem if you discover a rare variation or error. Here's how to identify and protect a 1973 penny. Check the mint mark. The small d below Lincoln's bust shows it was minted in Denver. Inspect for errors. Double dies, misaligned strikes, or die cracks can greatly increase value. Handle carefully. Dusty coins can be gently cleaned with a soft cloth. Avoid harsh chemicals. Store properly. Coin flips, holders, or capsules prevent wear and preserve potential value. Even a dusty penny can become valuable in the right circumstances, especially if it shows a rare error or exceptional preservation. A few fun facts about the Lincoln penny. Abraham Lincoln was the first U.S. president to appear on a circulating coin. The Lincoln Memorial reverse was used from 1959 to 2008. Coins from the 1970s are popular among collectors who want to complete a full set by mint mark collector tip. Look for pennies with unusual color, toning, or minting defects, as they may sell for a premium even in dusty condition. So there you have it. The 1973 Lincoln penny may seem ordinary at first glance, but even in dusty condition, it has historical significance and potential collector value. Whether you're completing a collection or hunting for rare errors, this little penny can hold surprises. Top 5. The 1946 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark even in dusty condition. This coin tells a story and may surprise you with its collector value. The Lincoln Wheat Penny, first minted in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, is one of the most beloved coins in U.S. numismatics. The 1946 penny with no mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not place a mint mark on its coins. Even though many of these pennies circulated for decades, they hold significant value for collectors, especially those interested in the classic Wheat Penny series, which ran from 1909 to 1958 in dusty condition. This coin still represents a piece of history and a collectible item for enthusiasts. Let's explore the history. The Lincoln Wheat Penny was designed by Victor David Brenner, featuring Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity. The year 1946 is significant. It was just after World War II, a time when the United States was transitioning back to a peacetime economy. Millions of Lincoln Wheat Pennies were minted that year, but the coins from the Philadelphia Mint are especially notable because they carried no mint mark, making identification straightforward for collectors. So why is the 1946 no mint mark penny special? It's a Philadelphia Mint coin, recognizable by the absence of a mint mark. As part of the Wheat Penny series, it features the classic design that collectors love. Even dusty or circulated coins are valuable to collectors seeking a complete set of Lincoln Wheat Pennies. Additionally, coins from this era sometimes feature rare minting errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, which can dramatically increase their value. Now let's talk about market value. A 1946 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark in dusty or circulated condition typically sells for 10 cents to 50 cents, above face value due to its age and collectability. In extra fine or uncirculated condition, prices can range from $2 to $10, depending on collector demand. Rare minting errors or variations can command higher prices, sometimes $20 to $50 or more, especially for well-preserved examples with unusual toning or die flaws. Even though these pennies were produced in the millions, their historical significance and classic design make them highly collectible today. Here's how to identify and protect a 1946 Wheat Penny. Check the mint mark. Philadelphia coins have no mint mark. Coins from Denver or San Francisco have D or S. Inspect for errors. Look for double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, which can increase value. Handle carefully. Dusty coins should be gently cleaned with a soft cloth. Avoid harsh chemicals. Store properly. Coin flips, holders, or capsules prevent wear and preserve potential value. Even a dusty wheat penny can become a prized collectible in the right circumstances. A few fun facts about the Lincoln Wheat Penny. Abraham Lincoln was the first U.S. president to appear on a circulating coin. The wheat reverse design was used from 1909 to 1958, making it a favorite among collectors. 1946 pennies mark the post-World War II era, adding historical significance. Collector tip: keep an eye out for unusual toning, color variations, or minting errors, as these can significantly increase a coin's value. So there you have it. The 1946 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark may seem simple, but it carries historical significance, collector appeal, and even market value. Whether you're completing a wheat penny collection or hunting for rare errors, this little coin can be a hidden gem. Top 6. The 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark. Even in dusty condition, this small coin carries historical significance and collector value that might surprise you. The Lincoln Wheat Penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, making it one of the most iconic coins in American numismatics. The 1945 penny with no mint mark was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place a mint mark on its coins. Even though these pennies circulated heavily, dusty or worn examples still hold value for collectors, particularly those completing the classic Wheat Penny series, which ran from 1909 to 1958. This coin isn't just change, it's a tangible piece of post-World War II America. Let's explore the history. The Lincoln Wheat Penny was designed by Victor David Brenner, with Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse symbolizing prosperity and growth. The year 1945 is particularly significant. It was the final year of World War II, a period that greatly impacted coin production. Although the Philadelphia Mint produced over 684 million pennies that year, the historical context adds value to the coin. Collectors value it not only as currency but also as a symbol of America's post-war era. So why is the 1945 no-mint mark penny special? It's a Philadelphia Mint coin, easily identified by the absence of a mint mark. Part of the beloved Wheat Penny series, featuring the classic reverse design that collectors adore. Even in dusty or circulated condition, it has historical significance as a post-war coin. Additionally, coins from this era sometimes exhibit minting errors like double dies, die cracks, or off-center strikes, which can make even a common coin highly valuable to collectors. Now let's talk about market value. A 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark in dusty or circulated condition typically sells for 10 cents to 50 cents, slightly above face value because of its age and collectability. In extra fine or uncirculated condition, prices can range from $2 to $10 depending on collector interest. Rare minting errors, such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, or die cracks, can fetch $20 to $50 or more. Even though millions were minted, historical significance and potential errors make the 1945 penny a collectible treasure. Here's how to identify and protect a 1945 Wheat Penny. Check the mint mark. Philadelphia coins have no mint mark. Coins from Denver or San Francisco have D or S. Look for minting errors. Double dies, misaligned strikes, or die cracks can increase the coin's value. Handle carefully. Dusty coins can be gently cleaned with a soft cloth. Avoid harsh chemicals that can damage the surface. Store properly. Use coin flips, holders, or capsules to prevent further wear and preserve potential collector value. Even a dusty penny can become a prized collectible with the right care and attention. A few fun facts about the Lincoln Wheat Penny. Abraham Lincoln was the first U.S. president featured on a circulating coin. The wheat reverse design was used from 1909 to 1958, making it a collector favorite. 1945 pennies are historically significant as the last pennies struck during World War II, marking an important era in American history. Collector tip: look for pennies with unusual toning, color variations, or minting defects, which can increase value even in dusty condition. So there you have it. The 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark may look ordinary at first glance, but it holds historical significance, collector appeal, and even market value. Whether you're completing a wheat penny collection or hunting for rare minting errors, this little coin can be a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more rare coin stories, market updates, and collector tips from the Coin Spot. Who knows, your next treasure might be hiding in your pocket change.